All right, people, welcome back to Crosswords T7 on Radio 7. Mitch, we got a special guest on the line from out the West Coast, California side of things. We got the girl RX on the line. All right, and
Hey,
what's
what's up? What's
popping?
up? What's up?
what's, what's good?
what's up?
Oh,
What's up?
man, welcome back.
Everything's everything. Yeah, thank you so much for having me back. It's always an honor to be here.
Oh, you already know. Let's get right into it, RX. I appreciate you. I ain't going to hold you too long. Your battle just dropped versus PASH Porter. This was on the Inferno card for Queen of the Ring?
Yes, it was, and that card took place down in Miami and Florida. So it was a real inferno. You know what I'm saying? It was cracking.
No doubt. Now, you got to tell me, RX, like, this shit is crazy. I don't know what's going on with Queen of the Ring, but how did you find out did you know that your battle was being released yesterday? Did you get a heads up, or how did that go for y'all? Because we didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know when it was gonna be released. I just kept getting potential dates, and it was like, oh, this day, oh, this happened. Okay, well, this day here. It was kind of up in the air, and I just don't even pay attention to that kind of stuff. To be honest with you, it's like, you know what, when they drop, it drop. Like, I'm not even about to keep clocking it. So, yeah, yesterday it was a surprise. People just randomly start hitting me up like, oh, your battle dropped, with the rules. So I was like, oh, shit, it did for real. Okay, cool. But yeah, it was dope.
No doubt. Now, coming into this battle with PASH Porter, how did you kind of prepare different or even similar in comparison to your last battle, I think, versus Tony Blanco?
Yeah. You know what? It was a little bit different, to be honest with you, this time because I kind of based a lot of my bars around, of course, my opponent, but also I like to cater to the crowd. So when I first started writing for PASH Porter, the battle was supposed to take place in New York, so that's why I had like the Yankee Stadium bars, like with the stick to your hat with the Yankees logo. Like I had certain bars and like other bars as well, but when it was moved to Florida, I was already done with like a lot of my material, so I had to switch it up and try to have like some Florida stuff in there, and I felt like it was kind of like split down the middle, but it kind of worked out in the end because PASH Porter reps both New York and Florida, so it was kind of like half and half, and it ended up working for the battle and everything, but it was different to prepare for this battle. I mean, PASH Porter, to be honest, like I didn't feel like she was gonna be as bar heavy as she came, so I didn't really. I could have went way harder on her basically, but I feel like I did just enough to do what I had to do with her and take the battle and get the W. But yeah, it was very different preparing for her because it was in Miami, Florida. It's like a whole new region that I had to kind of research and know about the culture there, so that way I could cater to the crowd. It all worked out in the end.
No doubt. No doubt. Now, I remember the last time you were on T7M Radio, we talked about opponents and things of that nature. If I'm not mistaken, you said you actually wanted to battle PASH Porter before. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. I've always said Tony Blanco, PASH Porter, and Torture have always been the three new girls that I've always had an eye on. I've always liked them. I like their style. To me, they're different. And, I always felt like it would be a good battle with me and those girls. And, I battled Tony Blanco, and the next thing I kind of spoke the whole PASH Porter thing into existence because that battle took place. That battle was dope. And, hopefully one day, me and Torture could get in there also,
Okay, that you and Torture would definitely be fire. That'll be a dope-ass matchup. This is Crosswords T7M Radio. We got RX on the line now. Were you impressed personally? Were you impressed personally, RX, with your performance versus PASH?
No.
No?
I feel like I did better than before, but I just look at myself and I see a lot of my flaws. So I feel like I could have did a lot better. I did just enough. To me, it was like just enough to, pull it off. But I'm like a very hard critic on myself. Like I'm like the worst critic of myself. So I look at every little thing and it's like, dang, I really got to, step it up in my performance, my delivery. And next time, that's exactly what I plan on doing. So, that's just me. I just critique myself extremely, rigidly.
So you say you did enough. So you feel like you clearly got the W versus PASH Porter.
Yeah, I definitely got the W.
Talk about it.
Come on now, of course I got the W. I'm not saying that she was weak at all. Like, she
No
came and
doubt.
she did her shit. I was just better.
No
But,
doubt.
I mean, you know, I feel like my performance could have been a lot better. I feel like her delivery was actually pretty good. Like, if she didn't stumble and choke, the battle would have been a lot closer. A lot closer. But, yeah, she has a very good performance. She has very good delivery. I knew that those were her strengths going into it. And I tried to, you know, do what I could do to, you know, equal that. But she's just so good with her delivery. I feel her performance is really good also, actually. Right. Even though she's not, like, super crazy with the performance, but she has stage presence, and that helps the performance. So I think that, you know, PASH PORTER, you know, she did her thing. You know, like, I really liked the battle on both sides. But both sides, we both did good. Like, you know, we both turned it.
Do you feel like you won a 21, a 3-0? How you feel like you call that round for round?
For the PASH PORTER?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it could be like a light 30, maybe like a 2-1. To me, it comes down to the second. Like, the second round, to me, is the only round that is debatable. Like, the first and the third, I feel like I took those clear. And even without her stumbling and choking, like, even without that, I feel like my first and my third round was just better than hers. Her second round was crazy. Like, in the building, I be listening, but I don't be listening, like, super close, because I be thinking about, you know, my own bars or whatever. But watching it back, like, her second round was fire. Like, my second round is always, like, my strongest round for some reason. Like, it always just comes down like that. Like, my second round is, like, the turn-up round. But, yeah, my second round was very strong as well, so I feel like, or like it comes down to that second, and I don't know. Like, I know I had like a stumble in my second round, so, you know, of course, you know, it takes away points from my side. But she had a real good second round, so it comes down to, you know, most of our second rounds. But I feel like it's a light 30, you know, or a solid 2-1.
Now, was this the first battle on the Inferno event, you and PASH PORTER?
Yeah, because I guess somebody else was supposed to go first, but somebody was acting like a big crybaby and shit. Like, oh, I ain't going first and this and that. And I'm like, yo, like, let me just do this. Like, let's get up in there, like, PASH. Like, let's set the tone real quick. So we did. You know, we went first and we set the tone. And there was, like, honestly, a lot of people in that building that left because they only came for the sparring session girls, because the sparring session girls were the Mobosh girls. And Mobosh is who, sponsored the event. So shout out to Mobosh.
Shout out to Mobosh.
For that. And, yeah, so they only came for the sparring session girls. So when it was our turn to battle, they was like, oh, I don't know these bitches, I'm out of here. A lot of people left. But the people that stayed behind were like, okay, we just going to watch this first battle real quick, and we're going to see how this goes, and we're going to determine if we, you know, leave or not, because we don't know these girls. Like, we don't care to see them. And it's like, dang, like, that's how y'all going to do that, you know? So, you know, a lot of people saw me in PASH's battle, and they was like, dang, I'm staying for this right here for sure. Like, I'm about to stay for, like, the rest of the battles. Like, that battle was crazy. So, you know, I feel like we did set the tone. Like, we definitely made a mark that night, and we left out of there with a whole new fan base. So that was dope.
No doubt, no doubt. I felt like, you know, I got my first watch this afternoon on the battle, and just the feel from the crowd, like, we getting that old Queen of the Ring feel back as far as the fans, you know, the support system and the fan base, regardless if it wasn't a huge crowd. It was still a little bit lit. You could tell that people were excited that, you know, the platform was back doing their thing. No doubt.
Definitely.
Now, for the fans, RX, like, what are you going to be doing in 2019 to stay more seen in the game? Or do you actually see an advantage for you personally to only battle a few times a year? Like, how busy do you really want to be in 2019? Because your name is buzzing right now. Let's be real.
Okay, so for 2018, like this year, my goal was to battle 4 times. I did, you know, 4 battles this year. It could have been a 5th battle, but, you know, things didn't go the way it was supposed to go for next month, and, you know, I'm over that. But next year, 2019, I feel like it's going to be, like, a really good year for me in battle rap. I definitely plan on having, like, at least 6 battles, because I do plan on battling on Queen of the Ring, and I might branch out to other leagues as well. And, of course, like, here in Cali, like, West Coastal League, shout out to my squad, Crack League, that certificate. We do have our own league here, West Coastal League, and I do plan on being, I'm sorry?
I said no doubt, salute.
Oh, yeah, West Coast League. Like, I'm definitely going to be on that platform this year. I want to, you know, at least be on there one time or whatever this year. And, but yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, definitely get better competition. And so that way, you know, I want to battle somebody that I feel can beat me. Somebody that is going to bring something else out of me. And, you know, just, level up, like step it up. And that's what this shit is about for me. It's about elevation and progression. So I definitely want to get better because people, love me. Like I love the love. I love the appreciation from the fans. Like I'm getting, so much love from everybody for this battle. And I know people are definitely waiting to see what I have next. And I don't want to oversaturate the fans with RX. Like I want to definitely, battle, but I don't want it to be like over the top too much. So I'm thinking, 6 battles, for 2019 should be sufficient for me and the fans.
That's what's up. No doubt, no doubt. Now, are you surprised RX to be, and I guess this is kind of an understatement, to me, you are a major part in this West Coast coalition, this wave that y'all got going on. And it's not a wave. I mean, it's real and it's here. But so early on in your career, are you surprised to be a major part in this?
Not really, to be honest with you, because I've always been a part of it. Like, even when I wasn't rapping, I was always hosting. If I wasn't hosting, I was just a girl in the front of the battle, like, that everybody was wondering, who is this girl? Like, why is she at every West Coast battle? Like, I've always been a part of the West Coast movement. Like, I've always been for the West. Like, I've always been about elevation of the West. So, no, it's not surprising to me that I am, one of the forerunners of it. But, I just want to be more active, and I want to uphold that title. When people do think of the West Coast and think about, battle rappers on the West Coast on the come up, like, I definitely want to be one of the first people that they are mentioning and saying, because I want to carry the West to new heights. Like, the West is like an open market right now. Like, it wasn't always like this. I came in at a time where things are starting to really open up for the West Coast. Okay. And I want to be a part of building up the West Coast and be a pioneer for that, especially for females, because there's not that many females, battle rapping on the West Coast. But I know there are a lot of female rappers out here, but they're not battle rappers. So maybe, they'll see me going in, like, okay, RX doing her thing, like, I'm from the West, maybe I can get out there also. And maybe there'll be more girls coming in from behind me. You never know who's watching.
That's fire. That's fire. Well, RX, I appreciate you. I'm not going to hold you too long. Before we get out of here, I want to have a little fun real quick. I want to go as far as the PASH PORTER battle. Let's go to I want to pull up some comments from the YouTube section. I want you kind of respond to some of the fans and give some of your reactions on some of the comments of the battle.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's pick some randoms. I'm looking at Lady Authentic. She says, RX clearly won, but Pash's delivery is so smooth, she had more hype behind her bars. What's your thoughts on that?
I can't say that I disagree with her. Pash definitely has, like, a very dope delivery. She has one of the better voices in battle rap, I would say. And that helps out her delivery a whole lot. So, yeah, I would say I can agree with that. Definitely.
No doubt. We got another one, Flashy Murdy out in Brooklyn. He says, RX Pen is fire. She needs to work on her delivery a little bit more, but she is on the right track. What would you say is one of the things in your skill set, Pash, that you probably would want to work on the most?
Definitely my delivery. That's like such a main thing that I need to, like, really, really get down. Like, my performance, I feel that's going to come with time, but my delivery, like, that needs to be better, like, right now. Okay. Because I feel like that kind of holds me back in a way, because everybody that tells me stuff is always, dang, your pen's so fire, all but your delivery. Like, it's the same thing from everybody. So it's like, dang, I got to get the fans what they want. They want me to have better delivery. Like, I feel like my delivery needs to be better. So that's definitely something that I will be working on for my next battle. I'm just excited for my next battle. I get to, step it up and everything and let people see, the rejuvenated 2019 RX, you know what I'm saying? So the dosage is going to be a little bit higher in 2019, and the delivery is going to be on point for sure.
No doubt. Well, on the real RX, man, I'm proud of you. I done seen your grind, and you are definitely holding it down for female battle rap. Congratulations on the look, and I definitely appreciate you calling up tonight.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your platform, and shout out to you, shout out to all the fans, all the supporters. And let's see what else we got in store for 2019. I'm ready. I'm ready for whoever, whatever, whenever. Like, let's get it cracking.
No doubt. All right, RX, happy Thanksgiving to you and the family, and y'all stay safe.
All right, thanks to you. Peace.
You already know. One. That was the